Hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining me yet again on my little corner of the internet. But if you're new here, that's okay, because you can call me friend. So on today's video, we are doing playing my makeup with me, right? I do my makeup here and there, not like on a consistent basis. So my routine kind of changes. I have a kind of set routine, but yeah, it looks different every time because I haven't perfected it. So I thought, why not come in front of the camera and do my makeup, right? But not just do my makeup. And you may be thinking, well, friend, why won't you just do your makeup if you say that you don't have a consistent routine and you're just trying to get in the swing of things? Because this is my channel and because I just like to bring something different and something new. So instead of just doing makeup, as y'all can tell by the title, I'm going to be answering some questions. What are the questions? Fran doesn't know. Because Fran's husband put about 10 questions, maybe more, I'm not sure. But he put some questions in here. I told him 5 to 10, but he was like, babe, that's not enough. So, hey, babe, shout out to you if you're watching this. Let's get into the questions. So I'm going to get started with it. I'm going to give it a good shake. And we're going to just be answering questions while I do my makeup. So hopefully this don't take us too long. So I've already prepped my face. I did my skincare because I wanted the best base. I kind of shaped up my eyebrows a little bit off camera. I do have my mirror over here if you see me looking. Yes, I have this so that I can have a more in-depth look at my face. And y'all, this is going to be a trust the process. Please trust the process. Please wait for the after. Because you know, sometimes with the DJI camera, it gives this like sort of look, right? That doesn't pair well with the lighting in my bathroom. So we're going to get some good like white lighting or some iPhone camera footage at the end. So again, if something don't look a little too blended or you like, girl, that's too dark, oh girl, that's too light, watch through, because I need you to trust the process. And then I need you to comment at the end and tell me how you like it. All right, sister, let's get into the video. So before I even start, we're gonna go ahead and pop it off with a question, because why not? So that I can think about the question while I, see what's going on with this brow gel. And I did get the, is it transparent, I believe? Yeah, the clear one. I didn't get like any type of color. And I'm going to put the products, they're going to be in the description as well. Okay, so the first question is, what's something you want people to remember about you? Okay, hon, all right, hon. Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen too. So what's something you want people to remember about you? That's a good one, hon. Again, I'm be probably looking over here mostly because I do have a mirror in front of me, but this is a closer mirror. Let's bring it in. So y'all, what I want people to remember about me is my optimistic, y'all know what I'm trying to say. My ability to just be optimistic about things. I want people to know that, one, she loved the Lord, and that she was just optimistic. She had faith that everything was always going to work out, and it did. And so I want people to remember that, and I want people to carry that on as well. Like, wow, like, no matter what, okay, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, so, but no matter what is thrown her way, like, no matter what's thrown her way, she's gonna pray about it, and she's gonna have faith that all things is gonna work out. Okay, I don't know what it is, but it is something. I think. Let's move on to this one first. Next. So yes, that's what I would say. Because that's really me, honestly. Like, first of all, I'm the only child. Well, I was the only child for 20 years until I turned 20 and my mom had another child. That's another story for another day. Maybe that's somewhere in the question. I don't know what questions my husband has, but yeah, I was the only child for 20 years. So it kind of forced me to, one, I really had nobody but my mom to lean on, right? Okay, I don't know what it did, but I think it did something, y'all. I don't know. Did I use it right? We're going to see, because we still got to fill. Was I supposed to fill in my brows first? Or was I supposed to just use this and don't fill in or don't do nothing? I don't know, y'all. Again, this is my first time using this. My first time. What's I supposed to do? It looked good by itself, low key. Low key. Let's try without doing nothing to the brows. I think this is all I'm supposed to do. But anyways, going back to the story, I grew up as the only child. So I really had me, right? And so it forced me, and then I moved like when I really started getting into the teenagers, like half of 7th grade, I moved to live with my father. And I was a new girl, which it was cool because I did have my brother. However, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. However, even though I did have him, it's still a difference because he's a guy, first of all. I'm a girl. I'm African American, fully African American girl. So it's different. So I was still the new girl, right? The new African American girl in a predominantly Caucasian / Spanish school, right? Schools. So it was different. So I said all that to say, like, I had to just depend on me. So growing up, I've adopted that. Yeah, I've had friends. Yeah, I still have friends. But I've just adopted the me, myself, and I thing, as the only child. So I don't know. I've always been the one to have to be there for a friend. So I've just adopted it. And then that alongside with the mother that I have, because it was me and my mom for most of my life. So the mother that I have, knowing, seeing her faith and everything like that. So that's what the faith aspect comes from, and it meshes together. And I feel like that's why I have, the optimism or the faith that I have today. So that is one thing that I want people to look at me and just see the light. All right, y'all. So we're just going to leave the brows like this. We're going to move on to the blush. So I have an e.l.f. blush, and it's in the color Coral Crush. I've just started doing my blush first. Why? I don't know. It's kind of cute. And I've been scared to go blush because I'm like blush blindness. But blush is actually cute. So we're gonna go blush. We're gonna go blush here. We're gonna go blush there. All right. And while I do the blush, I'm gonna go ahead and do my next question. What's something you're very passionate about? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And for my blush, I just normally take a beauty blender, honestly, and then dab, dab, dab. So something that I am passionate about. I am passionate about teaching. I love teaching. And that's anything. Like anything that I know, that's the fact. Anything that I know for sure. I love teaching it. I love when people come to me and ask me how this, how that. I love it. Like I homeschool my kids right now, and today I had to teach my child place values, like hundreds, tens, and ones, and she's doing standard and expanded form in it because she touched briefly on it last year, but like she's going in depth in it. And y'all, we got a whole whiteboard. Like it just drives something in me to teach. I love to teach. Literally, I probably would have been a teacher right now, preferably a math teacher. I love teaching, and I do love math. So, yeah, teaching, that is something I'm passionate about. As far as like career wise, but if you're talking about like hobbies and stuff like that, I would probably say I love treat making. My treat making business that I have going on, I love it. Like that's something where it'd be like, I don't know if y'all seen that TikTok, and it's like, this is the voice in my head when I'm doing so and so, and it's like doo doo, like not doo doo doo, but it's like a, I don't know, like a refreshing sound. I don't know, but that's how I feel, and I love treat making. Like, if I could just treat make, nobody else in the house with me, and I could just do it, it's phenomenal. But it's when he's stern and he's husband get in my kitchen, that's when it becomes the issue. But other than that, I love treat making. So I would say teaching and treat making. All right, y'all. So now I pretty much already got the blush going. I hope I did it pretty well. But we're going to go in with, yeah, I have to take this back to Ulta because if you haven't watched my last video, go ahead and watch that video. I did an Ulta like haul. And we kept dropping. This is the one I got. It's the Juvia's Place Concealer 7. Kept dropping it out the little buggy. And we were like, and we said it. We said, let's go back and let's go get another one. Because what if this one is broken? Well, we did. But this was the last one they had. And we didn't even open it. But when I got home, yeah, very much broken. So I said, I am going to use it. But I'm going to end up going to exchange. You know, when you go to Ulta, if you didn't know, now you know, you're able to come home, try things out. If it's too dark for you, if it's too light, you don't like the lip color, whatever, you can go back and take it back. So I'm going to use it, but I am going to go take it back because I need the little sprout in it that, takes all this extraness off. So we're going to go ahead and put this on my like eyes. This is kind of dark. I think I'm going to use some more. We're going to see. But yeah. So I'm going to just put a little bit of here. And I'm not putting it everywhere just yet because when I was there, the girl was telling me not to kind of leave it on too long. So I don't want to leave it on too long. So I'm going to just do certain places first, blend it, and then put more. So this is not the only place. All right, and while I do that, I'm going to answer another question, y'all. So this one says, what's something people assume about you, that isn't true? My goodness, people assume things about me? How dare they? People assume about me. I don't know. I don't know. What do people assume? Oh, maybe that I never go through things. That could be one thing. Like I was telling y'all in the first question that, you know, I had to depend on myself, you know, for the most part because I'm the only child and stuff like that. And so I've grown up as that strong friend. And it's not that I don't go through things, you know, it's easy to assume that because of the personality that I have or the optimism that I have. But that's far from the truth. Like, you wouldn't, honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm going through things. And that's like the hard part about it too, because it's like, dang, how are my friends or how are my husband? My husband's in it, so, and we pretty much talk about things, but for the most part too. But even with him in the house, like I will, no, him, I'm a little baby, so he can kind of, he can tell when something going on. But other people, it's hard for them to like, dang, is my friend really going through things? Like, that's why sometimes you just got to check up, because me too, I'm not a person that's just going to offer information as well. You know what I mean? So checking in, and you got to create that space for me when you say, hey, is everything good? For me to be like, yeah, everything's good, comma, this is what's going on in life. Because just because something is going on in life don't mean that it's bothering you, or don't mean that it's causing you to, doesn't mean that it'll cause you to be down in the dumps, or, because I'm not a person that really is down in the dumps a lot, like I told y'all. So yes, things be going on in my life, but it don't have to have me down. You know what I mean? So when I say creating that space to say, hey, yes, I'm okay. Things are going good. However, this is what's going on in my life. Like, things are changing, or this happened, or this is how I'm feeling about a certain thing. And then, you know, we can talk about it and go on from there. But I'm okay because I am. You know what I mean? So I think, I don't know. And that's something that I had to, I'm sorry, y'all. Something I realized that I have to work on too, because it's a thing for me. Like, I'm not used to having somebody that I'm just going to tell my business to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that. So I would say people assume that everything's always okay with me, or I don't go through things, which people know that everybody goes through things. However, it's like, but does she really? You know? And it's, yes, I do. I do. So that's what I would probably say that people think. I'm going to do a little bit up here, y'all. And down here and up here. And then I'm going to do my nose too. But again, I'm not trying to do too much at one time. But yeah, that's what I would say. People think. Now, if it's something else crazy, I don't know. I don't feed them to that rumor thing. But just saying. And sometimes I do wet my brush. Usually I do wet my brush too, y'all. But how I'm set up right now, I'll just leave it. And I'm trying to think, y'all, too. Should I go all out and do skin tint? I'm kind of scared for the simple fact. This is a new concealer. I don't know. I may still do it though. We'll see. But yeah, I just blend, 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 blend. That's all, y'all. I can dance, 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 dance all night. All right, so I think I'm done with the concealer for now. And I think I'm going to go ahead in with my skin tint. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. This is in a 12. So I'm going to just put this like down just a little bit, because I feel like a little bit go a long way. A little bit in these areas where I haven't put anything else. That's really it. Am I going to use this? Let's see. All right, y'all. Let me ask another question while I do. I done went to another step and ain't asked nothing. Y'all, I forgot to do my primer. I did everything else to prep my skin except the primer, but it's okay. It's all right. Give us 3 places you would love to travel outside the country and why. Okay, so number 1, I would love outside the country. Right now, Cabo. I want to go to Cabo. I've been saying that for years, so I have to scratch that itch to go to Cabo, Mexico. That is, and that's my why, because I've been wanting to do that for years now. Like, me and my hubby, we supposed to been doing that vacation. We supposed to been do that vacation. So yeah, I want to go to Cabo, Mexico. Another itch that I want to scratch is Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica bad. I love this skin tint, y'all. And it goes well. It goes well. But yeah, I want to go to Jamaica because that's another itch that I've been wanting to scratch real bad. And then probably Tokyo, Japan. Like, those 3. Yeah, Tokyo, Japan. Because I want to ride the little Mario Karts, and that's really, the main thing. But I feel like that'll be a nice place to go, Tokyo, Japan. So Cabo, Mexico, probably Montego Bay, and then Japan, Tokyo, Japan. All right, y'all. So next I'm gonna do my contour, and I have this contour stick. Fenty is the matchstick ebony. So y'all, a lot of these products I've been using for years, honestly. And I'm just gonna do it here, 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 get down here, and there, in there. In there. Hey, D girl. I'ma call you back, girl. So we're gonna go to another one because we got blending to do. All right, let's put that one back in there. Tried to jump out at me, but if you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Ooh. My younger self? That's a good one, chat. That's a good one, chat. Y'all don't mind how I do this one. Like, I feel like I need, first of all, I feel like I need new makeup brushes. I would say don't move too fast with anything. Don't move too fast. I don't know, like, stay the course. Like, even when it comes to having kids, I would have probably been done with college by now. Probably not a 4, well, it would eventually been a 4-year, but it probably wouldn't have been a full, I don't know if I would have actually went to college or not. I don't know. But just slow down. Like, girl, you got your whole life to be grown. All that jazz. So yeah, just telling myself to slow down. Also, I'm gonna put some contour on my nose. So like on the 2 sides, and then going up to my eyebrows. And then for that, I'm gonna use a small little something. I think I use this for my blush. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I be needing. Don't mind my tools that I use, okay? I do what I do. I do what I want. You do what you can. Yeah, it's one of those. So I just use what I have. I just use what I can. All right, I'm going to answer another one. That took me by, I don't know. How many did I answer so far? I don't know. Would you rather know everything about the ocean or the space? Probably the ocean. I don't know. No, because I feel like I know a lot about the ocean, even though it's some stuff that's undiscoverable. So, you know, we don't know about the ocean. But I get in the ocean. But I don't know, honestly, nothing about space. I feel like I need to know more about space. Like, I would love to travel out of space. See what other planets there are. And stuff like that. So I'm thinking space. I'm gonna also put some at the tip right here so that I can. All right, so this one says, how old are you and where are you from? Okay, something simple. So I am currently, as you're watching, well, probably not as you're watching it, maybe, but today, 2026 is what? August 10th, 2026. I am 27. Whew, it's crazy. But I will be 28 by the end of the year. By the time 2027 comes, actually my birthday, I don't know if that's a question, that's why I'm not saying it, but by the time 2026 ends, I will be 28. So if you're watching this in 2027, I am now 28. Where am I from? I'm from a small town, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Born and raised. That's not where I currently live. However, I've been there all my life. I was born there. I lived there. You must say all my life. Like, I did leave to go live with my dad. Like I told y'all, I lived with him on and off for about 2 years. And then my mom moved. Once I moved, my mom moved because she met my now stepdad. And so when I moved back to live with my mom, I ended up moving to where they moved to, and I ended up graduating from that area as well. So I didn't even graduate from my hometown, which is probably for the best. So I think I'm gonna go in. This is where I'm probably gonna mess up things, but I think I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Deep Chestnut. Again, this is us playing in makeup today, but it's a little lighter, and I think I want to go in a little lighter. And then we're gonna go in with our what's it called? I blush again. So while I blend this up, y'all, we don't have much questions left, so I need to get on it. What's something you've learned about yourself since being a mother of 3? I'm about to use the wrong thing. Something I've learned about myself since being a mother of 3 is that patience. I have to work on my patience. I thought I was patient. I thought I was patient. That's one thing that, yes. Oh, first of all, you yes, that's my real name. But like, oh, you got some patience to gain, right? So I had to really pray on patience. That, and you might be like, oh, patience and you homeschooling. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Even though, like I said, I love teaching, so that's a passion of mine. And when I feel myself like losing patience with that, I just pivot and find a new way to teach. Like, again, I was teaching my daughter this morning. We were downstairs at first, because I was feeding baby girl, and she was just struggling. And I'm like, you know what? Take a brain break. Don't worry about it. Sit down. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to go to the whiteboard, and we're going to figure this out. And when we got up there, taught it, she was good. She was good. So with it come with that, I pivot. And maybe that's what I have to learn in all things, just pivot. Like you feel yourself getting a little overwhelmed or overstimulated or whatever the case may be, pivot. Let's find something. Let's find another alternative. So maybe that was maybe my therapy. Maybe that was my therapy just now. But yeah, that, and aside from patience, just me knowing that I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay, like, well, I remember when I first found out I was pregnant with my daughter, my first daughter, my oldest. I was scared. Like, I ain't ready. But here I am now, 3 children in, and it's the walk in the park. Like, it's easy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I spaced them out how we did. And I'm glad we got them out the way. But I feel like it's a cakewalk. Like, I feel like the Lord, he's been with me. Like, we doing this thing. Like, even though this is their early years, okay, I get it. However, I am very pleased at how we're doing this parenting thing. All right, I think I'm finished. I hope I blend that in well. So now we're going to go in with our our blush once again. So I blush in the beginning and I blush at the end. And we're going to blend this in. All right, let's ask another question. Got 3 more after this, y'all. I think we're going to get through all of them. What's one big goal you have that you haven't accomplished yet? The biggest, it's really 2, I would say. One semi-big and one big. I guess the question asks for a big one, right? I want to say the one that just seems so major and that's gonna, be like big. I want to have a play cafe. Like, that is a dream of mine. And it's gonna stem off my treat making business. So I'm gonna have my treats in there and different things, coffee, all that things. But then have a cafe. Have a play area, so people can bring their children, they can play, and they can come, they can get some work done, they can just chill out, decompress, they can have the mommy dates there, play dates, that is my dream. So yes, a play cafe. I would say that's can y'all see my blush? Again, I don't want to be blush blindness, but I think I need to add some more. I don't know. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Honestly, that's all I do. And I have this right here. It's the Revolution spray, and I spray this on. And then I let this go. And I'm going to do a quick little lippy so I can answer like 1 or 2 more questions, y'all. But this is pretty much the makeup. Usually I'll take my makeup wipes and kind of like wipe off my lips. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to just go for it. All right, let's answer another one. I don't know how much I can talk trying to do this. Favorite childhood memory? Favorite childhood memory? Oh, yeah, it's doing the thing. I would probably say 2. So again, I grew up with my mom, church girl, so I don't know, but I did enjoy the times where life was just simpler. Like, I grew up in a small town, Orangeburg. Like I said, Orangeburg, South Carolina. We went to a church that that's all I knew, this one church. My mom started off there, and the pastors are my godparents, and it's a church where it's so small, everybody know everybody, and even when you go to like different churches and stuff, we're always going, so they know, like, it was so tight knit, so everybody knew everybody. And I miss that. I do. Right now I go to a you might as well say a mega church, and they do things to make the big church small, which I need to get into. However, I just miss that smaller church aspect. So I would say that's on that side. And then from living with my dad, one good thing I appreciate about living with my dad is, like I said, I had a brother. Even though, you know, he's a boy, I don't know, I just still enjoyed like us just going, like he brought up my more adventure side. This right here, y'all, is NYX butter gloss, and it's sugar high. I kind of put this in the middle, like right here in the middle, and then I go in, y'all. I can't tell you what this is. I really think I took this from my mama. I'm thinking this maybe was Morphe. I don't know, y'all, but it's in Mars. If I can find it online, I will put it on the screen. But I just put this everywhere else, on my lips, right? And then I, you know, it together. I love it. Matter of fact, I really am going to try to find it for y'all, because if this ever goes out, I need more. Like I said, I think I got this from my mom. But yeah, y'all, my brother, he really brought out like the adventure side of me. So I enjoyed those moments where we used to just go climbing in the trees and, you know, just doing like adventure stuff, like going in the woods. It's so much, y'all. Like, my brother he must have thought you would have thought I was a tomboy back then. But I'm also going to do this full volume mascara. This is LA Color. I think I got this from like a Dollar General. So, do y'all know like the actual way you're supposed to put on mascara? Like, you're not supposed to go up. You're supposed to like, my mama taught me that. Y'all, why was I about to put that? Did y'all see that? It's about to be somewhere. Where am I supposed to go? Let's answer one more question. What's one big goal you already accomplished? Ooh. A big goal I've already accomplished. That's a good question. Probably starting my business. A goal of mine is to start a business, you know, bringing my own income as a stay-at-home mom. So I would say that's definitely something that I've accomplished. And y'all, while we at it, let's just go ahead and answer these last ones, because this is fun. Do you think the world is flat or round? Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Of course we was conditioned to think that it's around, but it might be flat too. I don't know. Why would you give me that question? I don't know. Maybe flat. Maybe flat. Because I'm thinking maybe a dome and we just reflecting. All right. Last question, y'all. Aw, this is perfect for the last question. This couldn't even be. See, the Lord just be setting things up. This couldn't be any more perfect. What made you want to do YouTube? This could have been perfect for the first or the last question. I think I'm glad and it so see that's why you need to just listen and follow the Holy Spirit, because I was gonna leave the last two questions there, but I'm like, no, something was drawing me. It's like it's a question that I still have to answer. So originally I wanted to do a couples YouTube channel, right? My husband wasn't on it back then, y'all. We have a couple YouTube channel that's still up to this day. It's so cringy, but I wish we would have stuck with it, because we would have been making them bands by now. But that's how it started. And then I kept it up a little bit by myself, and I just wanted to like broadcast my life. You know what I mean? I love the day in the lives. I just don't like the TikTok aspect where you have to post daily. But I do love recording, and I do love living in the moment, but I love sharing those moments. So I think that's where it stemmed from. And that's really the reason why I started it. Like, just to, because that was before like you could really make really good money. You know, when we was on it, y'all. Actually, fun fact, me and my husband had like made 1 cent on our couple channel, and we should have kept going with it, but we didn't. But that's really why. And now I feel like I need to stick to it, because I just want to see the growth, see the, you know, we live in this microwave society where you feel like you're supposed to get stuff really quick. But I feel like if I really put in the effort and really grow my YouTube, it's gonna pay off in the long run. So this is the makeup, y'all. I'm also gonna put some clips in here as well, because you know I'm gonna flick it up after this, because it's gonna come right on off. Because fun fact, I have nowhere to go. But yeah, y'all, next time we play makeup, we'll probably do a little eyeshadow look. But this is like the base, y'all. So again, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below what you want to see me do. Any videos you want to see from me or my family, drop them down below. And let's see what type of emoji. Drop a emoji. The girl emoji that does like this. Drop that in the comments if you made it this far. So again, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.